Hey, what's up, guys? Monnier reporting here. And today we're going to discuss solar cycles and spiritual evolution. Now, to begin with, galaxies have torus-shaped layers or zones of energy. I don't know if you can see this. I'll bring this a little closer for you. And that's a side view of a galaxy with its torus-shaped energy zones, kind of like layers of an onion. Alright, this is the top view, our Milky Way galaxy with its different layers. Now these zones or these densities of energy have unique vibratory qualities that are roughly correlate to the color spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And as the galaxies turn, the solar systems move or evolve through these different zones in sequential order, red through violet, and in discrete cycles of time. Our solar system is currently entering a higher energy zone, which is causing the Earth to evolve from third density to fourth density, from yellow to green ray, if you will. And as we are part of Earth, we evolve with the Earth. And so we are quickly approaching the most significant event in history. The secret space programs are calling it a solar flash or a solar sneeze. The Christian religion refers to it as the rapture or the harvest. The Hindu faith calls it the ending of Kali Yuga. It's basically the end of the Dark Ages and the beginning of a Golden Age. Scientifically, what's happening is that our solar system is approaching the end of a cycle and entering a higher energy zone in the galaxy. This is causing an evolution or a graduation. Now, a note on the sun. The sun is electric. The secret space program sent probes into it and discovered that only the outside of it is burning. The interior is hollow and the core is metallic, kind of like an anode cathode, making the sun operate kind of like a giant light bulb. A further note is that each star is connected to its planet and every other star in the local cluster through these electromagnetic filaments, scientists call them, basically portals. And these filaments can be accessed apparently via the sunspots. Can use the sunspots to gain access to these filaments in order to use them for travel, which basically makes stars giant stargates. That gets into the cosmic web though, and we'll discuss that more in a future video. For now, back to the solar flashes. There will be apparently a few of them, not just one flash, but these solar flashes will lead to a full circumference coronal mass ejection, in which the sun will blow off its entire outer layer. And we will experience a few days of twilight or darkness when this happens. The sun will look kind of like a giant dark ball until it rebalances itself and turns back on. And so this seems to be the 3 days of darkness referred to in the Christian Bible. As far as Earth changes, it's not going to be that catastrophic for us. However, we are going to experience increased storms, volcanic activity, and earthquakes. Also, failure of all electromagnetic devices is fully expected during this solar flash shift event. This is expected to wipe out the AI signal that's been plaguing the solar system for quite a long time by destroying its medium, kind of like destroying the water that the fish is swimming in. This is also expected to shut down all the mind control technology that's been operating, and after that point in time, we're possibly going to need an acclimation period as people experience their own minds free of manipulation for the first time basically in thousands of years. Now, when this happens and the electrical grid goes down, it's not going to be chaos, it's not going to be Walking Dead, it's not going to be Mad Max. There is a lot of highly advanced technology that will be able to be implemented to keep society operating, keep things going, that doesn't operate on the same electrical grid that we're currently using. The Alliance will help with that. The Secret Space Program Alliance is pushing to get all this Star Trek level technology down to us. Once that happens, that'll cause exponential growth, in our society that we've not seen in our entire history. And there will also be help from various ET groups and wanderers, probably a lot in a very counseling and therapy type of manner to help people kind of start to get used to and accept and acclimate to the new reality that we're in. We're also expecting more open contact with ETs and inner Earth groups after this shift occurs. Now, this energy shift or this solar flash is going to affect consciousness mostly. It's going to be basically an ascension or a boost or a quantum leap in consciousness that is going to affect the way that we perceive things. This is going to lead to a consciousness renaissance in which we'll start to learn more about our co-creative consciousness, how to manipulate matter, and how to telepathically communicate with each other. Now, the universe is kind of like a spiritual school. The densities would be kind of like the different grades, first grade, second grade, third grade, etc. And then the solar flash events would be sort of the graduation points. Now, there are two possible paths you can evolve on in the universe. The positive or Jedi or service to others path, which is about a unity perspective, seeing everything as connected, about spreading love and compassion, or the negative Sith or service to self path, which is a separation perspective, seeing everything as separate and attempting to manipulate and control others. The Earth itself is evolving into fourth density positive, and so when we die from this particular incarnation, the path that we are graduating on will determine where we reincarnate next. Those who are graduating on the positive or the Jedi path will reincarnate with the Earth and stay with the Earth in fourth density. Those who are graduating on the negative or Sith path will reincarnate on a fourth density negative planet to continue their evolution. And those who are not yet polarized sufficiently in either direction to make graduation on either path will reincarnate on a third density planet in order to repeat third density. Now, the graduation requirement is the ability to use or appreciate a certain intensity of light. That basically means you have to be vibrationally compatible with your environment. Now, for the Jedi path, that means being 51% service to others, which means that at minimum 51% of the time you are attempting to help others, spreading love and compassion, seeing everything as connected. For the Sith path, that means being 95% service to self, which means 95% of the time you see everything as separate and you're attempting to manipulate and control people. Now, these grades are equal in vibrational compatibility in fourth density. The negative path isn't harder because it's 95% requirement. These are vibrationally equal in their ability to use the fourth density light. And so, as I'm of the Jedi path, my teachings are of the Jedi positive philosophy. And so, how do we prepare for graduation on the Jedi path? By doing the inner work, by focusing on being more loving and compassionate, by forgiving yourself and forgiving others, thus releasing karma. That will raise the planetary vibration and planetary consciousness. And this is important because we are co-creating how we go through this shift and how it occurs, how it plays out. And we're basically facing two possible timelines here. The negative temporal reality, if you will, which is one of partial disclosure, where the Cabal gives us just enough technology to distract us from the crimes they've been committing against humanity, and a continued enslavement by the Matrix and the financial system. The optimal temporal reality, which is the one that we want, is about freedom from all of this enslavement. It's about full disclosure of all the advanced technology and the crimes against humanity the Cabal's been committing to keep these secrets from us. And it's about entering the Star Trek era. Now, our mass consciousness determines which of these timelines we will experience. The ripples and whirlpools, remember. And so we create what we focus on, and we are co-creating this reality together. Harmony amongst the people also can help to ease the earth changes that are occurring during this shift. So besides direct action, meditation is one of our most powerful tools for affecting energetic changes. Visualization meditation is like focusing our ripples into a laser beam, a consciousness laser, if you will. And so mass meditation then is like a huge high-powered laser. The more people we have, the more voltage or energy, and the more focus. And so meditate every day. Do the inner work. Practice love, compassion, respect, and understanding for yourself and others. Forgive others for harm that they've caused you, and forgive yourself for those times that you've caused harm. For forgiveness stops the wheel of karma. Also, there is a weekly liberation meditation every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I will post and get back to you with more details and instructions on that very soon here. But feel free to join us in that. You can also check out, let's see, what is the website? 2012 portal at blogspot.com for more details on the meditation. But I will post them also here, either in a video or on my website, which I will get you details on soon. So I'll see you soon, guys. Peace and love.